Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we repeat something n number of times, anything can change. Like very hard rocks, on them a drop of water keeps on falling for years together, and there also a hole can be made. Repeat. The same thing we are doing. We have been repeating from the childhood onwards that I am a Gujarati, I am a Marwadi, I am a man, I am a woman, I am young, I am old, I am beautiful, I am awful. And it has gone so. क्या कर रहे यार? कोई दूसरे आदमी को नहीं बुला सकते क्या? So we keep on repeating it again and again and again, and because of that, what are we today? That's what we are. So what is required? We have to now undo the things. So we have been taking ourselves either to be the somebody or a body or the soul. This is only by abhyas, by practice. Therefore here, Atmanatma Vivek means what? That was yesterday asked. That to get out of this mess in our life, Shrutvetam Bhargavo Ramo Dattatreya Muniritam Avidyajala Sabhrantehe Mukta Prayam Babuva. And thereafter he asked that Vijnana Sadhanam Sunishchitam Bruhi. Kindly tell me that which will ultimately lead to the experience of one's being. And the teacher, before he could start, again second question is asked. How do I can recognize somebody as a wise man? The one who is established in this knowledge, how can I recognize him? These were the two things. So the first question is answered that Jnanasya sadhanam mukhyam devatanugraha paraha yaha sarva bhavataha swatma devatam upasangataha. Therefore, the first step, if we want to know the truth, only one thing. We have to be committed to the truth 24/7. Spiritual life is not a part-time profession. We have to be committed to it. Yamaivecha vrunute tena labhyaha. He who seeks the truth to the exclusion of everything, to him only the truth is revealed. Thereafter, it was told that we are essentially divine. Vijnanam kevala chitiya sarvasyava bhasika. We are essentially pure consciousness, which is illuminating everything. But this, our essential nature, is covered by the thoughts. So, vichara tad apohena tad sarupopalakshanam. So what we have to do? The thoughts can be removed only by the counter thoughts. There is no other way. If there is a spot on the cloth, we can take some detergent or stain remover and remove that. If there is a disease in our body, we can take the medicine and remove the disease. If there is confusion in the mind, it can be removed only by right understanding. Because as is the disease, so is the medicine. The disease is wrong notions. Therefore, kalpita avarana. We have only kalpita, imagined. This imagination has to be corrected. And this is possible for anybody if he is not extrovert. But if a person, taccha annesham bahirbhava tatparanam sudurlabham. But those who are extrovert, now here extrovertedness, we are not talking about eating and drinking and smoking. No, we are talking extrovertedness means we try to know the truth objectively. Objectivity in our knowledge is the first, second, and the last obstacle. Objectivity must be dropped. Therefore, sulabham shighram samprapya bhavateda sunishitam bhaktanam anyaparatahanena tatparatvataha. Because they do not recognize the reality something other than themselves. In this manner, when we study the scripture, listen to satsanga, we have to again and again become subjective in our understanding. Then, after having known this, we go to satsang, we keep on listening again and again. I must appreciate you all, the actual and the virtual audience. How you keep on listening the same thing again and again. I must have repeated it million times. But again, because it is such a volatile knowledge that it appears we know and it disappears. Therefore, what is to be done? Jnatva kathanchid atmanam anyan prati nirupayet. So if we have to discuss, talk, only this truth, no other subject. In Yoga Vasishta as well as in Panchadashi, this particular thought comes. See? Tat chintanam, tat kathanam, anyonyam tat prabodhanam, etat eka paratvam cha brahmabhyasam vidurubudha. The practice of yoga is different. The practice of chanting the Lord's name is different. The practice of bluffing is different. But the practice of knowledge is this. Because it is through the words only the world enters in us. See? Therefore, nirupayam sadarama samavesham samapnuyat. And then one day, by God's grace, one starts totally discarding the notion that I am the body or I am the soul. Although he is definitely living in the body, but no more living as the body. See, like we take a flight or a train or go to a hotel. And if somebody asks us, Swamiji, which room you are staying? Oh, my room is 222. So I am telling it is my room. I am staying there. But I know it's not mine. See? Therefore, one of the most potent spiritual practice, I am sure you will never do it. Therefore, I am telling you. Start counting down. Wherever I go, I start counting down. Like here I came, then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After 10th, 11th, go. So, I am always preparing to leave. And when you yourself decide to leave a place, it's a joy. But when you are pushed out, jao na, one day more. See, friends, therefore, when again and again we work on this subject, then we are all living in the body, but we have to consciously live through the body. Then what will happen? For the average discussions, talking, etc., we will talk the common language. Not there are some ammas, they are so horrible. This happened in Assam many years before. She was coming, a Marwadi Amma, she was coming for satsang. And I went to their house for bhiksha. The lower part of the building was their hardware shop. The steel and the cement and all the hardware things which is required for building material. And on that we had to walk and go on the first floor, which is their residence. When we were going, on the counter her husband was sitting. And I was introduced. Swamiji, this body is the husband of this body. Then I told, this body is the teacher of this body. Arey Dumbo, this is not the way. You will see many Mahatmas talking. See, this body was born in Uttar Pradesh. Do they really mean it? So when we are living in the world, we have to talk the worldly language. Or else you go for an interview and then they ask you, excuse me, what is your date of birth? I am unborn. See, friends, therefore, that is not the meaning. We conduct ourselves with the same routine, but the attitude behind the conduct of life is totally different. Therefore, evam nirupanadestu samaveshe drude sati shivatamapya tacchitam harsha udvega vivarjitam. And in this manner, when we start living it intensely and very lightly, then what happens? Harsha udvega vivarjitam. Nothing can excite us and nothing can make us miserable. But we have seen many Mahatmas become angry. Yes, they become angry. This is what you think. See? There was a great master and one seeker is to go there. And one day he asked that master, Sir, I want to ask you, sometimes you speak so bad language, you abuse people and ask them to get out. You are a Mahatma, why do you do like this? He said, did I call you? No. Did I ask you to go? No. Do I care for your arrival and departure? No. Same thing happens with the anger. It comes and goes, who cares? Can we do this? When the anger comes, we become so overpowered. Immediately all the features of our body change, The eyes start pouring the red color. To express anger and to be angry are different things. Therefore, Shivatamapyata chittam harsha udvega vivarjitam. Then yatra yatra vrajati tat sarvam tat shivasat krutam karoti uttama vijnani jivan mukta padastitaha. So such a person, wherever he goes, he is abiding in this absolute, and abidance in the absolute is freedom from all agitations. No misunderstanding. Many of us suffer in life only because of misunderstanding. We only imagine, I think Swami is angry with me. Arey yaar, if I have to become angry, I will find out some standard. See? With a ghatiya person, who will become angry? Our condition is like the mosquito. There was an elephant, he was crossing a river and there was one mosquito. He landed on the tip of the hair of the tail of that elephant. And the elephant crossed the river. After going that side, this mosquito thought, let me go and say thank you very much. And it went near the ear of the elephant. Thank you very much. That elephant even did not recognize. Be attentive. This is what I am telling you. I am telling you from my experience. Many years before, maybe 50, 60 years before, I wrote a letter to one Mahatma. And I told him, I said, I don't like these things. So I got a reply. I am extremely happy to see you are spiritually growing. See? And then he wrote, after some time you will come to know, we see the world, what we have decided to see. We don't see the world, what it is. God created a woman. We don't see the woman. We see a girlfriend. And we fall in love and get hurt. That hurt is called a shadi. Shadi is which changes the direction of your life. Shadi, disha. It changes the direction. And thereafter, yatra yatra manoyati, tatra tatra frustration. See, friends. Therefore, Such a great master, yatra yatra vrajati tat sarvam tar shivasat krutam karoti uttama vijnani jivan mukta padasthitaha. He is a uttama vijnani, the best among the one abiding in the truth. Then tasma subhakti yoge na anyabhyo bhuyo nirupanam sreshtam sadhanam etattu nane etat samam bhavet. Therefore, with sincerity, with dedication, talking only on this subject sincerely, not with a view to earn money. One of the most difficult things. Brahmajnana is not bargained with money. Simply chanting makes no difference. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Dakshina Swaha. See friends, wherever money is involved in a satsanga, it is dussanga. Dussangaha sarvadaiva tajya. See friends, therefore, bhuyo nirupanam sreshtam sadhanam etat. This is the best. Therefore, be always in the company of those who are not extrovert. And if somebody starts, the other day I went to somebody's place for lunch or dinner in South Africa. Very early person, nice person. When I went, said, Swamiji, how is the political situation in India? I said, I think Mahatma Gandhi is still ruling India. Mahatma Gandhi, I said, yes, you don't know? Swamiji, he died in 48. Oh, I don't know. Don't get involved in any political topics. 13th chapter. Before the truth is revealed, Bhagwan gives 20-point spiritual practice, Jnana Sadhana. And after that is over, then he reveals the truth. So, Jneyam yattat pravakshami yajñatva amrutam ashnute anadi mat param brahma na tat sat na asad uchyate. Who will understand the meaning of this thing? He who has first practiced those 20 things. And among those 21 is Arati Jana Samsadi. Jana Samsad means politics, Lok Sabha. See, don't get involved. This world has always been like this. Whatever you can do, do and relax. That's it. Or else jump totally into politics. Otherwise we lose our peace of mind. And you are not going to gain anything out of it. Therefore, bhaktya nirupanam samam na bhavet anya sadhanam jnaninam lakshanam rama durvidneyam bhavet khaluhu. Now the second question was asked by Parshuramji, that how do I recognize the wise people? So the answer is given. Jnaninam lakshanam rama durvidneyam bhavet khaluhu. You don't try to evaluate the wise people. See? Oh, long beard must be realized. Oh, .com must be realized. Oh, putting the wooden sandals, oh, must be realized. These external things have nothing to do with the reality. See, friends. Therefore, here clearly mentioned that Jnaninam Lakshanam Rama Durvidneyam Bhavit Kalu Yataha Sarvantaram Tattu Netra Vagadi Agocharam Na Nirupayitum Shakyam Rakshitum Va Paraihi Kvachit. Now that which cannot be spoken of, how can you talk about it? See, on the basis of this earlier, I used to say, my lectures has bluff sessions. And I was very proud of it. Oh, I am bluffing. But then, you are all my gurus, you have taught me. Who told you are bluffing? Do you think we are listening? See, right? So, bluff. I am bluffing because that about which nothing can be spoken, I am talking. and that which can never be understood, you are trying to understand. What can be better than this example? Therefore, yataha sarvantaram tattu, that beneath the substratum of everything, and therefore cannot be indicated by sense organs, etc. Na nirupayitum shakyam lakshitum va. Neither one can speak about it, nor anybody can indicate it. The more we become subtle in our experiences, language becomes important. See? One small child, she wrote me one WhatsApp. Swamiji, I love you. That was the WhatsApp. Then love. L-O-O-O-O-O-O. 3-4 lines O and last V-E. I love you. What is this love? Does it mean anything? See friends, as you become subtler and subtler, language becomes important. See? Therefore, Jnaninam lakshanam shakyam lakshitum va paraihi kvachit. Yatha shastrajnata loke tu annayina jnayate kvachit. Deha vastra vibhushana dehi evam annayina vedyate. He who knows the truth cannot be known by his external appearance. Like Deha vastra bhushana dehi. Oh, he is very healthy. Oh, he is very bony. Must be very great tapasvi. Oh, he is putting very simple clothes. Because it is said, simple living, high thinking. No, Baba, it is shabby living, stupid thinking. These have nothing to do with the truth. See, friends, therefore, Deha vastra bhushana dehi annahi na vedyate. From the external things you cannot know the wise man. Vidvattahi swasam vidya matra na chanyata. The one who is wise, he only knows wise. Samartha Ramdas Swami used to write in his writing, Shahanacha jane shahaneyachi lakshane. The wise only knows the ways of the wise. The other wise will never know. Who is the other wise? He who tries to evaluate others. Wise people never evaluate others because from their experience, Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. Who will evaluate whom? Therefore, Tathapi Chaturaihi Vidyavadbihi Bhashanadivihi Vedyatehi Yatha Swayam Marga Sukshma Pipilikaihi. Wherever there is a sweet thing, the ants reach automatically. They find out. In the same manner, the way the wise man talks, he behaves, he interacts, from that the sincere seekers can immediately find out who is a wise person. See? And when this is not understood, like we get some WhatsApp or emails. Now emails have become less, WhatsApp become more. And in that, Swamiji, I am coming for 2 weeks to India and I am in a position to stay only for 2 weeks, not more than that. And recently I started going to satsang and they told, Bina Guru Gyan Nahi Hota. So I am coming for getting some Guru. So can you please give me some address, where do I find? Then I had to write him, there are many Guru malls. Go to Vrindavan, Rishikesh, Haridwar, and there you can get according to your budget. See friends, if we are qualified, the teacher is sent to us by the divine providence. Don't run anywhere. Ishvara anugrahateva pumsam advaita vasana. Right? Here also it was said, only Ishvara Anugraha is the highest spiritual blessing. Therefore, Vidvattahi swasam vidya na anyat, then swasamvadi rasadnyatvam hi bhargava. Like when a person is tasting some sweet. Now you cannot tell how much sweet or how tasty it is. See? Like if a person like me eats sweets, what I will tell, it's not good because I don't like. But the person who likes the sweet, he will be very happy. Oh, very good, give some more. it doesn't mean anything. It is only the subjective. Therefore, santi sthula lakshanani tu ekantani tani tu sukshma lakshmani chanyani durvidniyani vaiparaihi. So the gross way you can see, but the sukshma lakshana cannot be known by anybody. It is only the subjective experience. See, this thought goes very deep, be attentive. Then, nirupanam bhashanam cha sadhana abhinayas tatha jnaninam iva cha annaistu kartum shakyo hi lakshate. Nirupanam bhashanam cha, to talk, to give examples, it can be done as a mimicry perfectly well. See? You must have seen, the other day somebody met me somewhere and said, Swamiji, that person, he gives your examples. He talks like you. See? I said, no, he's talking like, no, because I am listening both. I evaluate. I said, oh, yes, Satyanas. Don't go to evaluate anybody. Therefore, nirupanam bhashana sadhana abhinaya. See? How the other Mahatmas talk, we also start doing the same way. And then, Naninam iva, as if he is a wise person, kartum shakyo hi lakshate, and antara nirmalanta karanaihi abhyastam jnana sadhanam sthiri bhavati yattesham lakshanam tat prakirtitam. So even if such people, they start initially just doing it at a surface level, but as their mind starts becoming purer and purer, this alone leads them to the truth. At least they started. See? Therefore, we have to take this positive approach. Even if we are not able to immediately achieve everything, start somewhere. And then, what are the subtle lakshanas of the wise man? Yasya manava manaucha labha labho jaya jayo na ishad veshitum shakto vidyatam jnanishu uttamam. Yasya mana avamana labha alabha jaya ajaya. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, this is the foundation of all spiritual practice. This verse I have been repeating million times. Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo tato yuddhaya yujjasva naivam papam avapsasi. Whatever we do in life, only three things happen. First, when we do something, jaya, ajaya. We succeed or we fail. When we succeed, it is a gain. When we fail, it is a loss. When we gain, it is a joy. When we lose, it is a misery. Same krutva. Let the equanimity of the mind be maintained in all the three levels. The jaya ajaya is external. Labha hani is internal. Sukha dukkha is subjective. And if we get tied down in all the three, such people end up in becoming mental cases. So we have to start somewhere. So how do we start? Only through wisdom. Everybody cannot win. Be wise enough to get defeated and start working on your mind. See, friends. And thereafter, yes, sometimes we gain, sometimes we lose. This is how the life is. And if we think properly, you will see in every loss there is a gain. When we have lost the childhood, we gain the teenage. When we lost the teenage, we gain the middle age. When we lost the middle age, we gain the old age. When we will lose the old age, we will get a fresh body. Where is the loss? It is only through the wisdom that the equanimity can be maintained. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Gatasuna Gatasuscha Nanu Shochanti Panditaha. Wise people are always equanimous because Samatvam Yoga Uchate. So, Yasya Manava Manavcha Labha Labho Jaya Jayo Na Ishad Veshitum Shakto Vidyatab Dhanishuttamam Swatmanubhava Vartasu Prushto Gudhartapya Gudhartham Api Uta Asandigdha Prativade Jhatiti Jnaneshu Uttamaha. And he is the best among the wise people. Who is the one? Svatmanu Anubhava Vartasu Prishtaha. When he is spoken about the topics about the experience of the self, then he said, Gudhartham Api, although it is such a great secret, yet Asandigdham Prativade, instantaneously he is able to reveal the truth without any preparation. If we ask you to give a lecture on childhood of Swami Vivekananda for 10 minutes, what will you do? You will go to Swami Gugalananda, collect, copy paste, read, prepare, study, and come for the lecture. And you are given 15 minutes. But your preparation is enough hardly for 5 minutes. Oh God, ab kya karu? Then you talk about your childhood. No, I am not prepared. See friends, the experience that you have doesn't require any preparation. Once I was in Singapore and one girl, Bombay girl, now she is in Bangalore. So when she knew I am there, she called me and I had to go to her house. And next day morning, she has to prepare upma. So she has never done anything in her life. And then she put the phone and Mummy, Swamiji has come, I have to prepare upma, please tell me what to do. So Mummy was telling, do this, cover it. And after 20 minutes, open it. And after, okay, Mummy, nothing happened. No, what will I give to Swamiji? Did you start the gas? No, you didn't. See friends, the person who is abiding in the truth doesn't require preparations. See? And a professional old lady of the house. Again, in some place I went at a very odd time, night 12:30. I was very hungry. So, Swamiji, what can we do for you? I said, I am hungry, give me something to eat. Okay, don't worry. And in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, everything was given. Then Amma made 2-3 sabjis, chapati and everything. So her husband told me, Swamiji, see how quickly she prepared 3 sabjis for you. She never does it for us. I said, look here, she can fool you, not me. So she was looking, Swamiji, what happened? I said, it is the same sabji, the 3 toppings are different. On one there is coconut, on other there is little bit dahi and lal mirch, and on the third there is only that green leaf, coriander. Below same. सबका अधिष्ठान एक ही है. See friends, when you are abiding in the truth, you don't require any preparation. Therefore, he said, Svatmanubhava Vartasu Prushta Gudardham Apiyutam Asandigdha, without any confusion, without any, I'm sorry, what, no lacking words. We start lacking the vocabulary because there is no experience. See friends, therefore, Jhatiti Jnanishuttama Yasyotsaho Bhavish Jnanam Vartasu Atitaram Kila Nirupane Hyavi Mukyam Jnanino Lakshanam Hitat. And whenever this topic about the spiritual topic is taken, he becomes more and more inspired. But when the worldly things come, Swamiji, my wife is not listening to me, what should I do? Okay. Today I received one WhatsApp. One old husband and wife went to a bank and they were talking about something, arguing. Old people only argue with each other, arguing. And then very time the terrorists enter. And that lady, she is caught by the terrorist and holds the gun or the pistol at her head and says, anybody moving, I'll shoot her. Her husband start dancing. Shoot. Terrorist shoots himself. See, friends, don't take life too seriously. See? So when the worldly matters come, he is not interested. But when the subject matter comes, he is inspired. Therefore, yasyotsaho bhave jnanam vartaso atidaram kila nirupane yavai mukhyam gnani no lakshanamitar. These are the symptoms of the wise. Anaramba swabhavena santosha shuchi chittatam maha apassu api shantatma bhave jnanishu uttama. He is the best among the wise people who anarambaha, he doesn't begin anything in this world. See? We don't have to do anything in this world. When we go to the school, we are interested in our education. We don't tell the teacher, Miss, he has not understood. You are there to learn yourself. Bhagavan says, Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet. Here we are for our evolution. Don't worry about the world. You are not created. But we get so much involved in this extrovertedness that we are unable to be with ourselves. See? Therefore, anarambaha swabhavena. And it is not under any compulsion, but swabhavena, naturally. Not interested in being extrovert or workaholic, svabhavena santoshaha. See, contentment is the highest spiritual attainment. Santoshaha. Enough of these worldly things, enough. See, how many things we keep on accumulating? Things, memories. These days, wherever you go, selfie. And there was one mother, she called her son. Beta, come home quickly. See, your wife is behaving very weird. She is twisting her face and falling down and all kinds of things. And I don't know what is happening. Please come. He says, Mummy, don't worry. She is taking selfies. You see all these dumb people taking selfies. They'll be doing very weird face and take the selfie. What for? See? You don't have to look ugly. You are already. Therefore, anaramba svabhava santoshaha. Both the things. External accumulation of things and internal accumulation of memories is the same burden. External burden you can delete or give to someone. The internal burden of memories makes an ego out of us. Because what is an ego? Nothing but a mule carrying the burden of total past memories and possessions. Again, try this. When you sit for your prayers, try this. That at this moment, let me be nobody. Therefore, I have no past. I have no possessions. Therefore, I have no relations. And I am zero. Without any efforts. Like the ice cube dissolves in the waters without making any noise. And it is not a gain, my friend, it is a loss. We are losing our total past. We are losing all our memories. We are losing all our possessions. We are losing all our friends, relations, enemies. And we come to a point which cannot be lost. Aheyam, therefore anupadeya. See? Therefore, anaramba svabhavena santosha shuchi chittata. And the mind is pure. See? What is the purity of the mind? See, for example, in anything, if other than that thing, other thing is there, it is called as impure. Example will make it clear. When I take food sometime, some food lands in my beard, which I don't know, which I don't see. So somebody nearby, some child particularly tells, Swamiji, there is some dirt on your beard. So take it out slowly, don't pull my beard. So she takes it out. Show me what is the dirt. It is a rice. Do you think I am eating dirt? It is in my plate. No, Swamiji, it was dirty. So in the beard, other than the beard, anything else is dirt. Then in her effort to take it out, she has sacrificed one hair and it landed in the plate. Then, oh God, here also there is a dirt. No, this is the rice and it is your beard. Think. So what is impurity in the mind? Other than the mind, anything else is impurity. Be attentive. What is impure, we remove it. If desires are normal to our mind, we will never like to remove the desires. But what we are doing? We are fulfilling our desires. Fulfillment of the desires is nothing but the removal of the desires, because they are not natural conditions. See, desire is nothing but inflammation of the mind. An inflamed mind is desire. And why inflammation comes? When some foreign body has entered. Think. So when it happens, what we do? We remove the foreign body. After the foreign body is removed, you don't have to do anything. Automatically, naturally, that inflamed part of the body will take care of itself. Slowly, in due time, it will come to the normal. Exactly the same way. Don't entertain any desires. Your mind will come back to its normal condition called as Shuddha Chetana. In mind, there is somebody. In Chetana, there is nobody. See, friends. So the Jnani Purush is no more living at the level of the mind, he is at the level of the Chetana. And therefore for him, there is no difference, I versus you. This is what is called in other words as Sarvatmyanubhuti, recognition of the self in all the beings. Therefore, Shuchi Chittata, purity of the mind, no more entertaining any desire. And Maha Apatsu Api Shantatma, and whatever may be the calamities falling, yet equanimity is uncompromised. It remains quiet. Therefore, we are telling you again and again, real spiritual practice is only observe the quality of your mind in three ways. One, frequency of thoughts per minute. Two, the quality of thoughts. Three, the direction of thoughts. See, observe this way. When the rivers are in floods, the waters are flowing very forcibly. And suppose we happen to be there, we are carried away by that water. Now be attentive. Who is taking us away? The water or the force of the flow? Water doesn't take us anywhere. It is the force of the flow. Exactly the same way, thoughts do not trouble us. But the momentum gathered by these thoughts, they carry us away. And then we are unable to hold ourselves. Therefore, it is necessary, we have to reduce the eruption of frequency of thoughts per second. And this is possible only if our thoughts do not breed the next thought. And the thoughts are bred only if the thought is about something finite. See? And if the thought is about infinite, the mind dissolves. Sounds are finite, there will be a flow of thoughts. Any topic you take. But if you take silence as object, then silence is one, mind will dissolve. And what is the dissolving of the mind? Not becoming dumb. Thereafter, the sound and the silence will have zero impact. The sound won't be a disturbance and silence will not be an achievement. This is what is meant over here. Maha apatsu api shantatma. And this can happen only through wisdom. There is no other way. See? Shantatma sa bhavet jnanishu uttamaha. He is the best among the jnanis. Then etadadi nilakshmani bhargavottama jnaninam swatmanastu parikshayam susthirani na samshayaha. Now see the most important thing. It is equally important for every one of us. What is said? Etad adi nilakshmani. All these characteristics, Bhargava Uttama Jnaninam, hey Parshuramji, for the best among the wise people, Swatmana astu parikshayam. See the discussion or the topics, Bhagavad Gita, these topics some three times. Second chapter, Sthita Pragya Lakshan. 12th chapter, the Lakshana of the devotees. Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam. And in the 14th chapter, the wise man who has transcended the three gunas of the Prakriti. Prakasham cha pravrittim cha moham eva cha pandava na dveshti sampravruttani na nivruttani kankshati. Now these three topics are meant for us as the arrow marks. These symptoms, if we practice in our life, we are bound to attain what the wise men have naturally. To make it still simpler, when we go to the doctor, unless you are an Indian, we tell the doctor the symptoms. We don't tell the name of the disease. But Indians tell, Doctor Sahab, injection laga do yaar, bahut dinon se nahi liya. Is it a pan or what? So we tell the symptoms, and from the symptoms, the doctor arrives at the disease diagnosis. Exactly what was told so far, these are the symptoms of realization. Then, if we want to attain the same, this must be our practice. It is not meant for evaluating others. Therefore, Swatmanastu parikshayam susthirani na samshayaha. They have to be firmly, strictly, definitely one has to practice is, then only they will become firm. Sadhakastu tada swatma pariksha tatparo bhavet. Therefore sadhakaha, like all of us, swatma pariksha tatparo bhavet. Be always aware about what is happening in the mind. If anger comes, if you become aware of the anger, anger will feel shy and go away. See, friends, what happens is we are not aware of what is happening in the mind because we are too extrovert. And the reason is we have not recognized the value and importance of peace of mind. Like in Bhagavad Mahapuran, before the original text begins, first 6 chapters are dedicated only as Bhagavad Mahatmya from other Puran. And what is done there? The greatness of that Bhagavad Mahapuran is illustrated through some stories. Whenever we have recognized something as great, we will seek that. Is it not our experience? We all have recognized greatness of money. Has anybody ever said, earning money is difficult, I am not going to earn? On the contrary, we discover new techniques. Above the table, below the table, around the table, behind the table. In Cape Town, there is a table mountain. See, friends, keep on collecting. Because we have money, value for the money. Be attentive. Exactly the same way, the day when we will recognize value for the peace of mind, just don't bother for anything. But we become so extrovert, and this is how I have learnt in my life. 1 or 2 examples I'll tell you. Once somewhere we are going, my friend told me, Swamiji, see that taxi fellow, his door is open, and take the car parallel, tell him to close it. So I had to listen to everybody. Nobody listens to me, but I had to listen to everybody. Okay. The car went parallel. I told that man, hey Mahatmaji, your door is open, close it. Who asked you? Mind your business. So I said, thank you. Now the person who was driving me, he became angry. See how arrogant he is. I said, don't call him arrogant. He is my guru. If you learn, don't get involved in anybody's life. Na prushtaha kasyachit bruyat, na cha anyayena ta pruchhataha, janan apihi medavi, jadaval lokamacharel. Learn to be dumb in life, not wise. Wise people are the most dumb people. See, friends, but we become so smart. See, phones are smart, okay. You should be dumb. See? Therefore, sadhakastu sada swatma pariksha tatparo bhavet. He should be always, all the time, watching what is happening in the mind. And if you do this, then you will see what happens. Sometimes the mind is not able to focus on meditation. Then we become frustrated. Don't become frustrated. Okay, not that. Then let us keep on chanting something. Take out Bhagavad Gita. Start. Urdhva moolamadasyakam ashrattam prahuravayam chandamsi yasya paranani. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Okay, never mind. Let us go and wash clothes. No, better, I do this thing. See, friends. Then your mind will never be an issue for you. See? Give so many options that in one or the way, other way, it will be fixed. Therefore, sadhakastu sada swatma pariksha tatparo bhavet yatha parikshine anyasya nipunaha sampravartate. Like we are expert in finding out somebody else's faults. In the same manner, start finding out your own faults, where you are going wrong. See, this principle I was talking to kids in some children's camp or a school. That when somebody tells us our shortcomings, they are our well-wishers. They are not our enemies. This was the topic I want to tell. Now how can you tell the children all these things? So those days I used to put, chandan. Now I don't put because my third eye opened. So if I put, it goes in the eye. So I don't put it. So those days I used to put the chandan. And when I went for the talk, I put the chandan this side, on the above the right eye, somewhere here. And I went and sat. And all the children saw. And they started laughing. I said, come on, no laughing, we have to learn something. For a few seconds they will remain quiet. Again, I said, come on, why are you laughing, man? Tell me, I'll also laugh. Then one child got up. Swamiji, you have put your chandan here on the above the right eye. It should be in the middle. It looks so funny. You look like a cartoon. Then I said, thank you very much. Now tell me, when you told me my mistake, you are my friend or enemy? And when I come to know this is where I am wrong, I will definitely correct. But we are not ready to accept our wrong things. We have to learn. Here I have gone wrong, yes, I must correct. This is what is mentioned over here. Yatha parikshinaha parikshane anyasya nipunaha sampravartate. We can find out faults even that of God. See, oh God, why did you create this world? Therefore, tatha parikshan swatmanam siddhim na katham apnuyat. And when we are thus engaged in constantly observing what is happening in the mind all the time, katham siddhana apnuyat, why he will not be able to realize? See what a powerful statement it is. Whenever we are disturbed, be attentive. Take every experience of your life as spiritual examination. Every experience. And we have to get 100 out of 100. See, friends, there is no option. And when we are facing an examination, it is a challenge. It is not a problem. See? The father told the son, Beta, study well if you have to earn money. The child said, I don't want to study and go to the bank to become a bank clerk. I will take a loan and never return. Must be descendant of Malla. See, friends. Therefore, yatha parikshane anyasya nipunaha sampravartate tatha parikshan swatmanam siddhim katham na apnuyan yadanya gunadosham avicharana tatparaha. And when we are no more interested in what is happening in others, but are interested is our mind is at peace or not. Are we going the right way? Sriyanam gunadoshanam vichara paramo bhaved. And then be always aware what are our shortcomings, and slowly it will go through. See, the other day when Amma asked me this question, Swamiji, please help me. I am unable to drop the things that I keep on collecting. Anywhere I go, I buy things. So many things I buy. I said, you are suffering from depression. These are the symptoms of depression. Once I was in England and staying with a couple, both of them were psychiatrists, and her husband was retired and she has continued her job. And when we went to shopping, she says, Swamiji, come. Whatever sabji you like, you can buy. I went with her. I said, buy anything, I don't mind. So, we were only three. Her husband, myself and she. And she wanted to buy, spinach, palak. Now for 3 persons, how much palak is required? Could you believe? She bought 5 kilo. Then her husband told her, get some small container to keep this mukwas. We are keeping it only on the paper. Could you be amazed? She bought 2 dozen of dibbis. Anything bulk. And there is nobody at home. So when I went home, I was talking to him. I said, Papa, is Mama suffering from depression? Swamiji, she is a psychiatrist. I said, then she is qualified. But on what ground you say that she is the depression? I said, see, we are only three, and she purchased 5 kilograms of spinach. Is she going to put us in a container and we go and start? We are human beings. Why this comes? Because sense of insecurity. And therefore, people keep on collecting the things. See, that is the first obstacle on a spiritual path. Therefore, lesser the security, more is dedication to God. More the security, we doubt Him. See, friends, therefore, Sviyanam Gunadoshanam Vichara Paramo Bhavet. Observe how much we are lost in our own wrong things. Tada Sarva Sadhananam Praptya Siddhim Upeshati. Then, as a result of this, all your wrong things will be deleted and you will be able to attain. Evam Proktani Lakshnani Jnaninam Bhrugunandana Swatmanastu Parikshayam Upayuktani Sarvata. In this manner, Hey Bhrugunandana, hey Parshuramji Maharaj, we have told you all the attributes, good qualities of the wise person. Swatmanaha stu parikshayam upayuktani. These are meant for working on yourself. See? Suppose you are reading Sthita Pragya Lakshana. So for the first one, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmannevatmana tushta sthita prajna sadocchate. His wisdom is steady when he entertains no more desires. Understood? Yes. खाने के लिए क्या है? सर खा. See, whole life goes only in indulgence. See, friends. Therefore, these are meant for us to practice in our life. Annesham tu parikshayam anekantani amunitu yeto ye jnanino atyanto shuddha swanta bhugudva. And we are not here for evaluating others. We are here for our evolution. What others are doing is none of our business. One example I'll tell you. There is one group of very nice people, and when I was among them, they asked me to talk. Before that, one person told me, Swamiji, please talk about vegetarianism. I said, you only talk. Why? I said, I'll talk whatever I want. Then I started on the same topic. And I told, what right I have got to tell others what they should eat? If somebody is eating non-veg, that is his problem. If he is sitting with me and in place of the bone of the bird, if he plucks my finger, then I will object. Otherwise, let him do whatever he like. See, friends, no, everybody should become vegetarian. No. And then these vegetarian people, they think they are somewhere superior than others. And one of them was talking, whenever I see a non-vegetarian person going, I feel it is a mobile graveyard of the dead animals. And other grass eaters. So these vegetarian people think they are very great. And then more than the vegetarian people, there is another class, recent development. I am vegan. You have to stay in style. You can't say I am vegan. No, I am vegan. Don't get lost in that. Here we are for our evolution. No other thing should ever bother us. Therefore, tesham apada samsiddha sadhane sthitira atha purvasana anurodha vyapara tatparaha. So, although they are thus yet slowly, because of their earlier habits, They are compelled to be like that, but by due time, when it passes, they will be able to understand where they were going wrong, and then katham parikshinayaste samanya vivaharinah daninastu tadpariksharam kuryo abhyasa vaibhavat. Therefore, they will be able to know one day or the other that we are not here for doing anybody's pariksha. But because of this, slowly their mind will become purer and purer, and then such people are able to attain perfection with little efforts. आपात दर्शनादेव यथारत्न परीक्षका मंद ज्ञानमताम देहस्थम मूढ़ समय वही यतो न तेषाम सहज समाधि प्राप्ति अस्ति. So such people, those who are not absolutely gone, they are able to attain with more and more abhyas. But those who are manda jnanavata, manda means dull-witted, nothing goes in their head, manufacturer's defect. They are what? Mudha sama eva, they are like the fools. Because yato na tesham sahaja samadhi praptirasti, they are never at peace with themselves. All the time agitation, something or other going on. See, give it a try to yourself. Just learn to waste life. How do you do that? What are you doing here? So many satsang have come and gone. What it made difference? So as you are listening to satsang, listen to the worldly things. That's it. If we call somebody, Mahatma ji, let's go quick, we are getting late. I told one friend, Swamiji, don't call me Mahatma like that. Where I am a Mahatma? Oh, say, okay, you fool, come quickly. Now his worry is, how come everybody calls me fool? Because he knows he is a fool. But if you know you are a Mahatma, if somebody calls you Mahatma, you will not get offended. See, one person asked Satya Sai Baba, everybody calls you Bhagwan, Bhagwan, and you also call. He said, I call you also Bhagwan. You accept? I accepted. Nobody told you don't call Bhagwan. See? But we are trained, Papoham, Papa Karmaham. You are yourself insulting man. See, Anyatha Santam Atmanam Anyatha Pratipadyate. We are essentially divine, whether we know or we don't know, whether we want or we don't want. Anyatha Santam Atmanam Anyatha Pratipadyate. But we have started taking, I am miserable, I am unfortunate, I am man, I am woman. Kim tena na krutam papam? Is it not the worst kind of sin ever committed in life? See, friends. Therefore, yato na tesham sahaja prapti, sahaja samadhi prapti asti, yavat vimarshana parastavat te purna rupini, yada vichara vyuka tada deha maytvataha sukha dukhe yashotyanta pashutulya tayastita. Such mandajnani, they are what? Because they are not abiding it firmly, therefore, yavat vimarshana para tavatte purna rupini. While giving the lecture, aham brahmasmi. After the lecture is over, aham brahmosmi. Therefore, yavat vimarshana para tavatte purna rupini. I am divine, I am divine. And yada vichara vimukhaha, the moment they are out of the satsanga, then again deha mayatvataha, again they take themselves with the body, and their sukha dukkha jujosha atyantam. Then miseries and joy become their main state, and pashu tulyataya stitaha, they are living just like animals. See, friends, it is most important for us to know, if the cloth is dirty, some more dirt can be adjusted. But if the cloth is clean and neat, perfect. And if even a scooter or motorcycle goes near, those emissions will be clearly seen on your cloth because your cloth is so pure clean. Exactly the same way. When the mind is purer and cleaner, even small little things become very conspicuous. See, in Valmiki Ramayana, one story comes. One dog went to Bhagwan Rama's darbar and said, "Sir, this man has committed offense against me, therefore he should be punished." Bhagwan says, "What is the offense?" "He threw me the bread on the floor and asked me to eat." A dog is telling. Bhagwan asked him, "Okay, did other people give you the food in a plate?" No, they also throw like that. Then he has also thrown. What is wrong in that? He said, others, those who are throwing, they are Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. If they behave like this thing, acceptable. But this man who has thrown the bread on my face is a Brahmin. A Brahmin is not supposed to do wrong things. If we are politicians, everything is accepted. If you are a spiritual seeker, not accepted. See, friends, therefore don't give any opportunity. We have to be committed to the truth to the exclusion of everything. See? Otherwise, यदा विचार विमुखा तदा देह मयत्वता सुख दुख यशोत्यंतम पशुतुल्यतया स्थिता मध्ये मध्ये पूर्ण दशाम आसन्नान निर्वृतापि तेषां स या दशा पशुदशां सद्विमर्शांतरगा न बंधाय भवति दग्ध रज्जु इव स्थिता. See, although they are going this way, yet they are still progressing. And slowly their progress will be very slow, yet tesham pashudasha, that also it comes in between. For some moment they become very abnormal. Again, na bandhanaya bhavati. But again they correct themselves. Friends, nobody can say that the weight growth of a child is in a straight regression line. No. Sometimes the weight goes up, it goes down. Then it goes up, then it goes down. Suddenly it goes up. Like if you go to Badrinath, from Rishikesh to Badrinath, the road is not straight away line going upwards. No, it goes up, comes down. Up and down is the rule of life. Falling in life is not a sin. After falling, not getting up is a sin. And therefore, here is very clearly tell, na bandhanaya bhavati dagda rajju iva sthita. They are not responsible for any bondage. Like a burnt rope appears to be a rope, but it can't be used for binding anything. Lakshara saisada vastra praptu yugvam suranjitam. Like vyapta vaso madhyam api sarvam laksharunam bhavet. Like if you take any thread and on two ends some color is there, slowly that color goes on migrating and the whole thread becomes colored. In the same manner, slowly again and again repeating this, he will slowly be evolved. And evam tasya vyavahruti chida marshana madhyaga. And in this manner, in between him, he will be able to experience his divine nature. Continuing this further, we'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.